Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those who are new here to another video. We are going into another update for my 5,000 piece Ravensburger puzzle. It's called Artistic Mickey. It's this super cute Disney puzzle that my husband gifted me for Christmas. I do have a couple updates already on my channel. I'll link those down below. But we're going into the latest update, and I think going forward, I will be doing weekly updates just to prioritize this puzzle project because I would really love my space back and it's taking up my whole puzzle table. So we are going into this update and I'm excited about it because for me, I was really ignoring this puzzle for quite some time. And I thought maybe if I at least did 30 minutes a day, at least some progress is better than no progress at all. And so that's what I ended up doing for the past week. And then I did have one good day where me and a puzzle friend did it together. And then I was on the live with you. And so I just wanted to share with you the progress and my progression and my thoughts along the way. So that's what we're doing today. I do want to preface also that I'm working with some new filming equipment in this video. I do need to adjust some things because I think the light is a little bit too bright, kind of washes it out a smidge, but I do think it will be good in the long run. So I apologize for like the super bright lighting, but it's something that I'm working with. But we're just gonna jump into this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you're new here, I would love if you subscribed, and let's just get started. It is night one of my 30-minute challenge with my 5,000 piece. I'm hoping I can start seeing progress within the next few weeks. I just need to get in the habit of actually coming down and sitting here and doing it because for me, I'm just like overwhelmed and I have so many other puzzles I want to do. I want to do this one too and enjoy it, but also I had to do content. So I'm gonna do the 30 minutes and I even have my little timer here. Like if I do more, that's completely fine, but I wanted to do a minimum of 30 minutes. And someone did mention to me to really just focus on like one area at a time, and that way you can like finish sections. And so my goal is to work on skin tone. So that's Snow White and the dwarfs. So that's my goal today, is to make some progress there. I have some pieces sorted. I also feel like it's not the best of sorting, but hopefully I make a little progress. This is what it's looking like. We have Snow White. Obviously she's missing some pieces. We have Dopey. We have one other dwarf here. We have, I think that's Doc there, but they're all like, not too many pieces are in them. We're gonna see if I can at least get a few pieces in tonight. On day one, I worked on the skin tone. So I worked on Snow White and the dwarves. And then I did already have a few pieces of Mickey's face on the tray already complete, so I decided to work on that as well since it was a skin tone. And I feel like I got quite a bit in this day. I think I got probably around 50 pieces. I know some days I did more, some days I did less, but this is like a good start to the week. It's been just about 30 minutes, a little bit longer, but I have most of Mickey's face done. And then I have found some of Snow White and the dwarves. So I feel like I probably put in like 20 or so pieces. Well, if you include these ones, a little bit more. So feeling pretty good on day one. All right, next day I am gonna work on the people still because I have just a few pieces left of like the skin color, and then I have a bunch of brown. So I think I'm gonna be working on Bambi. And I'm trying not to work like directly from the trays, like I'm gonna do all the brown pieces because then I get like trying to look at all the different things, but I think I'm just gonna focus on like one spot. So we have, I'll show you. So we have like this little doodad. I think he's just a character for Snow White. We have a couple of the chipmunks. We have Bambi over here. So I think I'm just gonna like pick an animal, do those pieces, move on to the next one versus like looking at the piece and like trying to figure out where it goes. I think that's my plan. So we'll see how far I get. I'm gonna just do 30 minutes because it is daytime and I have a lot of other things to do, but I'm gonna get my 30 minutes done today and we'll see if I can get any further. This was another day that I think I did pretty well. I filled in a few holes, worked on the owl. I also discovered a couple of rabbits that were there that were mixed in with the skin colors. So I found those rabbits and again, probably put around 50 pieces in or so, but I feel like they're a little bit more scattered so you couldn't really see like a big cluster complete. So this was another good day. All right, so I got Mr. Owl done over here. We continued on with these characters. I got a couple pieces for Bambi, not too much, but I also didn't realize there was a couple rabbits. So we have a rabbit here, we have a rabbit here. Not sure of how many pieces we got in. I also got these guys working out, but I did make at least some progress. So I'm not going to give you like full updates every single day because that'd be a really long video. So I think I'll like jump ahead, but I'll give you like an overview of what I've done with like pictures or a time lapse or something like that. So that's the plan. But even in just the 2 days that I did 30 minutes, like I'm already seeing, you know, like something's happening. So that's exciting. I think this is a good idea. On day 3, I really didn't want to puzzle, but I did sit down anyways to do at least 30 minutes because some progress is better than no progress, and I started working on the frames, and for some reason the frames are just really tricky for me. I can't quite see the lines and how big things are. But again, I put in a couple pieces, which is better than no pieces, and you know, at least I did something. On day 4, I struggled a little bit again trying to find pieces, and I think I was working on the brown, and then I was just working on like picking out pieces throughout the whole puzzle, which was not my original plan. I wanted to work in like one section at a time, but I was looking at like just a tray of pieces that it's like actual characters and it's pretty easy to see where things are. So I was filling in a couple holes, like I think I got a piece of Aladdin in and a couple throughout the puzzle, but I think in total I put in like 10 pieces this day. But you know what, it's still 10 more pieces that were done. And then one thing I am so grateful for is having puzzle friends. So Kathy Reuter lives about 45 minutes from me, and she volunteered to come over and help me out a bit, and we got quite a bit done this day. She did the Mickey's ears and some of the blue pieces. I was doing the Dumbo and a few other things around the puzzle. There's some banisters and filling in the gaps at the top. So we worked well together. Of course, she is a pro, so she got a lot done, and I feel like it really started to come together, and this really helped give me a foundation to move forward. And then in the evening, you guys know I did go live on YouTube, and so I did a few more pieces while you were there. I figured out a little bit more of Pluto, and then just some pieces here and there. I really didn't work on any particular spot, but I do feel like now I have a good foundation, and I'm over halfway done, and I think I can go a lot faster moving forward, just because 1, there's less pieces to work with, and 2, there's definitely more around that I can pick out. So as you can see with the pictures that I'm showing here, which is like the progression from when I started the week versus the end of the week, I made quite a bit of progress, which I'm really happy with. I, of course, had some help, which was great, but I think just also giving a little bit of time each day. Some days I put in a lot of pieces, some days I put in like 10 pieces, and you know, 10 is still better than 0. So I want to continue that on for the next foreseeable future, and hopefully my goal is to finish this puzzle by the end of the month. That is my goal, because I would love my puzzle space back. I would love to do other projects. I'd love to have my old background again as well. And so that's just the plan going forward. I hope you don't mind, but I just would love to complete this project. So, but that is it for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.